Welcome to your TGIF Sports, everyone. I'm Amajal Knowles, topping sports action continuing at the Roscoe Davies Soccer Field yesterday for day 2 of the Sam Haven Soccer Nationals. You'd see two soccer powerhouses from the BAISS and GSSA clash. Our Eugene Stewart has more in this report.
Day 1 brought some heat, but Day 2 was even hotter at the 6th edition of the Samuel P. Haven Junior High School Nationals at the Roscoe Davies playing field. In a fierce defensive matchup between the Dragons of Lyford Key International School and the Rattlers of C.I. Gibson, a ball to the back of the net by number 12 Issa Bernes gave the Dragons the lead in the final 2 minutes of the first half. When the whistle blew to start the second half, the Dragons put their foot on the gas and never looked back to secure a 4-0 victory, with goals coming from number 27, Rihanna Smith, number 29, Jessica Wright, and number 30, Isabel Suarez. Coaching duo Sarah Ilgen Fritz and Anissa Albury gives kudos to their squad, but says the job is not done yet.
It took us a little while to get back into it. I don't think today totally demonstrated what we're capable of, and I think the girls agree with that as well. So we're excited to be able to come out next week and really show what we can do, because I think there's a lot more there that we haven't shown.
We really play at quite a high intensity, and that's how we won the BISS championship. And so for us, it was we need to bring our A game back onto the field because we didn't bring it at the start. And we had some key players step up, some of our younger players as well, that helped us to make that difference.
On the senior boys side, a scoreless first half between the Magic Phoenix of Government High and the St. Andrews Hurricanes. The Magic Phoenix would get their go-ahead goal by number 9, G1 Exalian, and to seal the deal, a penalty goal by number 10, Ralph Jervis. They would take home a 2-0 victory. Head coach Melvin Miller with high hopes for his young group.
It's an awesome feeling. Government High is on the rise. After coming second in the GSSA, and we are here. This is our 4th season here at the Nationals, and we hope to this year seal the deal and bring home the cup.
For the final showdown of the evening, a physical and intense matchup between defending senior boys GSSA champions, the Anatole Rogers Timberwolves, and the Lyford Key Dragons. Scoreless to the beginning of the game, the Dragons getting first blood by number 10, Josh O'Brien, in the final minutes of the first would give Lyford the upper advantage. In the second half, the Dragons remained unstoppable, adding 2 more goals by number 27, Jose Viana, and number 7, Cameron Bethel. Lyford Key would walk away with this one 3-0. Head coach Ronaldo Green remarking on the road ahead for the Dragons.
The boys put in hard work, and everyone expected us to come out here and lose today, but we proved them different. We have practice throughout the week. Next week we're off because the guys had a tough game today, and we'll go from there.
Semifinals action begins next week for the senior divisions at the 6th edition of the Samuel P. Haven Junior High School Nationals. Reporting for ZNS Total Sports, I'm Eugene Stewart.
Thanks, Eugene. In tennis news, a major appointment for a local tennis official. The BLTA president recently elected as one of the directors of the regional tennis body COTAC, and our intern Swanson Gibson Jr. caught up with him on his plans moving forward.
Bahamas Lawn Tennis Association President Perry Newton having a little more added to his plate as he was recently appointed director of the COTAC board for 2025 through 2027. The COTAC organization serves as the governing body of tennis for the Caribbean and Central America. Newton's appointment is significant as he is the first Bahamian to be selected by COTAC's General Assembly. He discussed the potential impact of his role regarding the Bahamian tennis landscape.
To thank God, it's amazing, really good honor to be able to represent the Bahamas at that level. Now I'm able to continue on the board of COTAC, now as a director, and this will allow me to give input into the direction of tennis in the region, and it also allows for the Bahamas to be at the table, and it presents opportunities for us to grow as a nation and potentially host a few of the regional events here in the country.
With skill training of young tennis players being very high on his agenda, an ongoing coaches clinic at the National Tennis Center falls in line with this mantra. Newton tells us more.
The goal has always been to increase the level of coaching in the country, and this is the first step on their journey to becoming certified coaches. Today we have the play tennis course, which is a prerequisite for the coaching beginner and intermediate course. And the young athletes, the former athletes, current athletes, they're now partaking in the play tennis course as they seek the certification. For us, many of these players, they would have come up through the under-12s, and they would have played at all levels of Bahamian tennis. Some persons are former Davis Cup players, some persons are former Billie Jean Cup players. So this allows for us to bring in a new potential group of coaches to fill out international teams.
Newton also gave an update on Team Bahamas, preparing for the upcoming Billie Jean King and Davis Cups.
The trials are completed on the 11th, and that would have wrapped up the final 2 positions for both teams. And those events are going to be between the end of July and the middle of August. So we're very excited. They have a few months to prepare, and we're hoping that these teams will have enough in them to get us promoted to the next zone. This year, the men, they will be playing in Zone 4. The destination hasn't been finalized as yet, so as soon as we get that, we'll provide that information. Same thing with the ladies, but both teams are pretty strong, and we believe that they have what it takes to get to the next level. So we're just going to be praying for them and encouraging them and trying to support them as best as we can.
Spearheading major progress for tennis in the Bahamas. Reporting for ZNS Total Sports, I'm Swanson Gibson Jr.
Thanks, Swanson. More from UB's inaugural Golf Classic over the weekend at the Royal Blue Golf Club. The tournament mixed novice golfers with some of the more seasoned amateur golfers. They all brought their A game to try and take home the title. Coming out on top in the end was the foursome of UB golfers Darius Thompson and Rachel Quant, along with former UB men's soccer head coach Dion Gadet and Andrew Benjamin. They finished with a net score of 34 under par.
I had a lot of fun. I definitely enjoyed it. I didn't pressure myself. I was confident in my swings, and I just had a great time, and overall we played really well.
It was a good experience. Good to see everybody out here supporting the program. We're going to do this again next year, and we have fun today. That's what matters.
I turned into a useful coach, and they actually listened to me. So that was our success today. You know, I'd suggest a club or I'd suggest a line. They followed it and they made it happen, not me.
That's been a look at your sports on this Friday. A check on weather when we return.